Grand Rising, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, January the 21st. I hope you guys are up and at it, getting ready to go back to work from your 3-day weekend, or getting ready to go back to school, or whatever you may be doing, having your coffee or breakfast or whatever. I just want to say Grand Rising to you this morning. Okay, you guys, hit the like button as you come in. Those of you that have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell twice. That way, whenever I go live or whatever I do on my channel, you will be here for it. Okay, you guys, I am having my morning coffee. hmm Oh, that is so good. That is so good, you guys. This morning, what I wanted to talk to you guys about was your spirit animal or your totem, Totem animal, and different ways that you could go about finding out what your spirit animal is. And otherwise, in other words, your spirit guide. Your spirit animal can be your spirit guide. It's usually your spirit guide. So we're going to talk about that a little bit this morning, and talk a little bit about meditating to find out what your spirit animal is. Okay, it can be mystical, like say a dragon or phoenix or Pegasus or uh, uh, um, what else? Oh, a sphinx, an alien, anything mystical. Or it could be a regular animal like a dog or a wolf, a bear, an eagle, a fox, or a horse, or a lion, a whale, or whatever. So I'm going to give you some things that you can do to find out, or some things you could reminisce on. You know, something may have happened in your past when you were small, or this animal may have always been in your presence, or you've seen this animal over and over and over, and or ways that, like I said, we'll talk about meditation, or you can meditate to find out what your spirit animal is, your totem animal. Okay. Um, Finding out what your spiritual animal is. First, you want to, like I said, you can go back to all the way back to your childhood or 2 months ago or whatever. Um, you can just go back and think. Um, Maybe there was a dog that always followed you around, or um, as you got older, there was always this one type of dog, or a German Shepherd, or a pit bull, or just a regular hunting dog, or whatever. It was always there. I would say if you think the dog is your spirit animal, um, you can meditate by closing your eyes, clearing your mind, closing your eyes, and focusing on the dog. The dog, if you can remember exactly which kind it was, focus on the dog and try to look the animal in its eyes and ask the animal, "Are you my spirit guide?" Sometimes they will answer you and sometimes they will not. You have to just keep trying and meditating, and keep trying and ask them, are they your spirit um, animal? And most of the time they will answer you and let you know, yes, I am your spirit animal, your guide. Okay. And also, There might have been, every time you would say, let's say, drive out to the country or driving down a highway, you always would, see this particular horse. Uh, just say a white horse. You would always see this white horse or whatever. And you can do the same thing. You can meditate, close your eyes, meditate. Try to look the animal in the eyes and ask the horse, are you my spiritual animal, my spirit animal? And like I said, 9 times out of 10, they would say, yes, I am. So, those are some ways that you can find out what your spirit animal is, an animal that has always been present. An animal that has followed you around, an animal that you constantly dream about. You've had this dream over and over and over for as far back as you can remember. You would always dream about this animal. You dream about other animals, but this one particular animal, you mostly would dream about it more so than the other. Um, just you might just be reading a book and a picture of that animal would be in a book, anything like that that constantly appears, that is 9 times out of 10 your spirit animal, and you can meditate and ask the animal if they are your spirit animal, and 9 times out of 10 you would get a yes or a no. But I just recently have been having this, I don't know, this strange, what's the word I can use? A desire or a feeling or intuition uh, about the wolf. I know I am afraid of wolves, but the way they live their lives and the way they care for each other, the way they are always in a pack together, they're close knit, their family is close knit, the way they um, share and harmonize with each other, and they're strong and they're protective and everything. I was thinking maybe I keep thinking about the wolf just recently, I would say in the last 2 months. And then we just had the wolf moon, and I was like, oh, what is going on? You know, um, I know about the red moon, the blood moon, or whatever, or the full moons or whatever. And this year, for the first time, um, it came to me that the first full moon at the beginning of the new year is called the wolf moon. So I am like, what is this with this wolf, wolf, wolf? So I am going to meditate myself, as I have told you guys how to meditate to find out if a particular animal is your spirit animal. I am going to meditate and look the wolf in the eye and find out if the wolf is my spirit animal. You can't have two. You can't have two spirit animals. But one will more so stand out than more than the other. Um, my spirit animal that I came to realize is the horse. Yes, the horse. The horse is my spirit animal. The way I found out that the horse was my spirit animal, I had, when I was younger or whatever, there were always horses around. We had plenty of horses, and the neighborhood that, the family home we grew up, we had horses, and When we got rid of our horses, there were still other horses in the area that I would see all the time. And as I got older, it seems like I became a little afraid of the horse for some reason. Then I started to have dreams over and over and over and over about the horse. They would be running in the highway, they would be running in the streets, they would just be standing looking. Um, they started to scare me more. Let's say when I was small, I was just a little afraid of the horses, not as much. But as I got older, I became afraid of the horses because I kept dreaming about them. I was like, why am I dreaming about these horses? And like I would be in the car driving along the highway, and then up on a hill in a pasture, there would be a bunch of horses, and I would be afraid in the dream, afraid to pass the horse because I thought they would chase me and harm me. So I would always be afraid in my dream. Then just recently, I would say last year, because last year, 2019, I would say after I had my spiritual awakening, y'all know I always go back to that, I started to realize there was a reason that I kept having a dream about the horse. One time I remember in a dream, there was a big, I mean, a tall horse, a tall brown horse. And and I was in this house, a nice brick home, and he was pushing his body against the house. He was just pushing, like he was trying to knock the house down. So I thought back on that. I reminisced on that, once I did my meditation on the horse or whatever. And I used that and some other dreams that I had had about them running and, the horse is like he's free. The horse is free. And I know that I love my freedom since, one thing I've come from under religion. I'm no longer in bondage to a religion or to people or to uh, society, period. I'm just a free spirit. I am free. So I said the horse has to be my totem spirit animal because I love my freedom. And I love to just go and just be me, just whatever I want to do. I have no one to say, no, you can't do this, you can't do that, stop, or whatever. I am just free. So I said the horse has to be my spirit animal. Although I am a little afraid of him, I keep dreaming about it. So it has to be the horse. And like I said, by the horse, this brown horse that was tall, it was a tall horse, and he was just pushing against the house. So I said, that's my strength. The horse represents power and strength. They're strong. The horse has been here forever, helping mankind in the fields, pulling the wagons, pulling I don't know what you call those things. They used them to plow the fields or whatever. They would have the horse and then the plow behind the horse, and he would pull and make those rows just perfect, with the plier. And also, they have been used in wars and battles. The horse is very strong, and realized after I had my spiritual awakening, even though I always knew I was strong because people always say, you read it, you're strong, you're strong, you're strong. And I would always, you know, had a problem with being controlled. And I always wanted to go out on my own and do my own thing. Leave me alone. I can do it myself or whatever. So I had that strength. So I knew that by me kept having that dream, uh, those dreams about the horse. And after my spiritual awakening, I did my meditation and I found out that the horse that I was once afraid of was there to show me myself that that I love freedom and I am strong and I help others and I am also generous and uh, Yes, and full of wisdom. The horse has wisdom. The horse is intuitive. The horse can feel things like a storm or bad thunderstorm or tsunami or something is coming. The horse can feel it and know, and he will begin to run and gallop because he could feel danger or a storm or anything like that. So I say, yes, the horse is mine. But yes, so you guys, if you want to find out who or what, I mean, excuse me, if you want to find out what your spirit animal is, your totem animal, go back in the recesses of your mind and think about an animal that has always been there in the physical or in your dream. Meditate on that animal and it will give you an answer. Okay. All right, you guys. This is our session this morning about our spirit animals and meditating on the animal. And I'm gonna end it right here so I can finish my coffee before it gets cold. All right, this has been morning chat, morning coffee chat with you guys. I hope you have a wonderful, positive, spirit-filled day. And I will be back maybe later on this evening. I try to do at least one or two videos a day. If I can't do two, I at least want to do one with you guys. And I will be back later on, possibly. Don't hold me to it. And yeah, go out and make it a great day. Have a great one. Namaste.